Hi, so I'm Dr. Rashida L. Weaver, and what I'd like to talk to you about today is the concept of social enterprise self employment programs. Now, I actually created this concept when I was back at Rutgers University doing my dissertation. It was my first paper published. It was entitled Social Enterprise Self Employment Programs, a two dimensional human capital investment strategy. And the idea behind the paper was that we have commercial enterprise self employment programs. So that concept already existed, but we also need them for social enterprises. And I basically argued in the paper that social entrepreneurship is harder than commercial entrepreneurship because it's commercial entrepreneurship with an additional social mission, with additional concerns about whether or not you should measure social impact or how you should do it and how do you design your social impact strategy and thinking about where your social mission really comes into play in your organization. Is it everyday decision making? Is it one-off like activities throughout the year? Is it in every single way in which your organization operates? Um, there's so many different questions and concerns that social entrepreneurs have. And the idea behind social enterprise self-employment programs is to literally provide training opportunities for social entrepreneurs or aspiring social entrepreneurs. And when I say training programs, I mean task-based training programs. So not simply what's the theory of social entrepreneurship, as I would teach you in one of my college classrooms, but literally, how do you design the business plan? How do you create a budget? How do I'm looking at my notes. Identify appropriate legal forms for social enterprises because there are a number of legal forms in which social enterprises may operate in under throughout the United States, at least in the at least in the United States and places like the UK. So there could be benefit corporations, low profit limited liability companies. It could be nonprofit organizations. They could be general for-profit organizations or businesses. And so, these types of task-based training programs would literally teach social entrepreneurs how to run a business from an everyday perspective, from a real world perspective, from a very practical perspective. And so that's the idea of social enterprise self-employment programs. They essentially would be training programs for social entrepreneurs, for aspiring social entrepreneurs and current entrepreneurs that have a social mission. And, if you've heard of any of these organizations that exist, now I'm not talking about accelerators and incubators because accelerator programs do something very, very similar, but these are sort of like more like a incubation process, right? Where week to week you're learning different skills that enable you to run a business, and they're affordable, not super expensive programs, but they're affordable programs, and maybe even virtual programs that enable entrepreneurs to access them at different times of the day because just regular college programs can be pricey. And so, what if you're a low income entrepreneur and you want to help your community, right? You're in an impoverished community. You want to help alleviate poverty in that community. You want to hire your local residents, but you need the skills to do that. And you have the passion, but you don't have the skills. But you need to do it in a short time frame, in a flexible time frame, in a flexible manner, and in a manner that allows you to literally just jump up and run the business. And so that's what that concept is. And I hope that you check out my paper. And I also, in the notes, have basically given you a link to the full research article and also a link to the op-ed. So thank you. Check it out.